Hunting Part 2. We decided to just do a switch frame. We'll go back and forth.
So these are apartments that we saw and we really liked them, but they just didn't make the cut when we figured out what we really wanted, which is the one that we actually ended up getting. Gotta keep on going when you have a goal, you know.
If you want to actually see which apartment we picked, stick around until the end of the video.
Yeah, the apartment that we actually have now,
It's
everything's official, you know, so it's gonna be at the end of the video. But these, like I said, are apartments that we were really going for, and they had great prices, great, you know, sizes, and you know, we really liked them. They just, you know, they just didn't work out.
They were options. So let's get into the video.
So this apartment right here was $2150. It was in Williamsburg, right off the L train. It was like
literally feet from the L train. Like,
bruh,
the doorstep was at the train.
This apartment was like location-wise perfect because it was in Williamsburg.
Yeah.
It was like 25 minutes from the city.
Oh my god, less than 25 minutes.
Yeah, probably less than that.
He works a little bit deeper on the Never Eat Sour Watermelons on the west side. Like downtown, like west side.
Yeah.
So he would have to take the L across like a little bit longer. For me, it was literally maybe 15 or 20 minutes from the apartment in Brooklyn to Manhattan because I go to school on 14th and 5th Avenue because I go to Parsons.
So right now, this apartment that we're in right now is on 14th Street. This is in Stuytown. So we kind of use this as a base, like metric, as far as like
reference.
distance. Yeah, so you know, 14th Street is like, you know, has so many things that you need in New York. It's like, you know, Union Square is right there. And so if you don't know anything about New York, Union Square has like all the trains. There's certain stops in Manhattan that have like connections to every single train, like 34th Street, 42nd Street. Union happens to be one of those trains. Yeah. So yeah, it took about 25 minutes to get to
for him, and about 15-20 minutes for me, which is actually crazy.
Yeah,
to live in Brooklyn, and the price was $21.50.
Yeah.
For a huge one for bedroom, 650 square feet, because currently where we live right now is
3,600, right?
Yeah, more than that. Oh no. Okay, it's $35.75. Student loan money. Okay, I'm not not that rich.
But yeah.
What did you think of it though? What were the pros and cons?
Oh, the apartment was amazing. Like the number one thing for me was location, because I used to travel really far for like years to just get to school. Yeah. In high school, my commute was like 2.5 hours. In college, my commute was like an hour and a half. I'm not trying to travel that far again, ever.
One thing I didn't like about this apartment was it didn't have a bathtub. So the toilet was fine. Like, it's very important to me to have, like, he knows, to have like a nice bathroom, just because
she's always clogging up the toilet. So
it's not true.
The next apartment we went to had a few different units in it, and we kind of like that because we like to keep our options open.
Yeah.
It was all in the same building, obviously, and the building was also really close to the train. I really like that because I don't like to travel that far, as we went over already.
But a big part of his issue was he wanted to make sure the area was right. So the first time we actually visited this apartment building twice. The first time we went, he didn't like the area, but then I thought the area was fine. It didn't, because it was only a 3-minute walk from the train. So I'm like, what area exactly are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, area was really important for me when I was like, you know, trying to consider what mattered to me, because, you know, you just don't want to live in an area where, like, you know,
you want to feel positive energy, like when you're going to work. You don't want to feel like, oh, I don't even want to leave that.
I just want to be happy as soon as I wake up, and I want to step outside and not have that happiness taken away from me. And if you know anything about New York, again,
it's dirty.
This shit could be depressing, you know, like, everybody's always like, you know, sad. They look at you like you crazy if you smile on the street.
I swear. So. California girl over here, people really used to pin me out in groups and be like, you're not from here, are you? You smile too much.
So
straight up. People said that to me.
I wasn't with that, but so this apartment we went to, this building had a few different units. We saw about 3 in the building.
We've seen like 5 in the building.
In that same exact building.
Yeah.
So
it's a brand new building. No one has lived in it yet. They were all August 1st move-ins. The building was not even going to be finished until August 1st.
Yeah.
So that was an option for us, really within our budget. It was $2,300 for the apartment that you're seeing in this video. Yeah. We saw a 1-bedroom option. We saw a 2-bedroom option. But the when we went back exactly to look at the apartments again, we didn't have the 2 bedrooms available anymore, which we loved.
That's the thing too about apartment hunting in New York City. You gotta act fast because you might not like something may throw you off,
especially the price range. It's
right away, boom, like
so reasonable.
It's taken off the market that night, and you're like, oh shit. Damn.
So one thing also to keep in mind: sometimes in New York they will ask you for a deposit and a first month's rent and last month's rent. So that's 3 months' rent all wrapped up, and you paid up front to actually get the apartment.
So say your budget is $2,500 a month for an apartment. You gotta pay about $7,500.
And
there's also other fees that could be in there. You never really know what's coming, so you have to just make sure that you have your money right.
So pretty much, they actually did not tell us that before we signed the lease, because most places it's just security.
Yeah, we actually signed the lease. We signed the lease on this one. Because we just wanted to move fast.
We wanted to move forward because an apartment fell through for us the day before, and we were interested in this place so much that we looked at it 2 times.
So pretty much to give some context, we found a place before that was like
perfect,
2,600
dream apartment,
and it was just like great, and we just
things
didn't work out, but
because there were a lot of hidden fees that also they didn't disclose to us, and they were also asking for 3 months rent up front without letting us know prior.
Yeah,
it didn't feel right. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't feel right signing the dream apartment at first.
So we did sign this one.
We signed the second one,
but it wasn't 100% like it was more out of like.
And so it turns out
let's just move a little faster because
I think has a little issue with the poker face. So whenever I'll get really excited when we're looking for apartments, I'm like, oh my god, whatever, and she's also like, okay, cool. Like he'll try really hard, but like I guess so you'll see in the third apartment, but the second apartment he liked it, but he wasn't showing it too much. It had huge windows, which we loved.
Yeah, this apartment was lit.
Super nice.
Like it was
super nice.
It was
under our budget. It was amazing.
It was great. It had like what was it, like floor to ceiling windows, and the bedroom was a little small, but it was more than doable. You could fit a queen size bed in there and everything. It was just I didn't get the reaction out of him that I really wanted. I just felt like we could do a little better, and we did.
Okay, you didn't know we could do better yet.
But we did. Okay.
Apartment number 3. So, this was a special one for us.
This was the one. This was the one. We got this. We were like, boom, bam, we had the paper right. Boom, what you want?
The video you're going to see, though, is only of their model home, like of their model furniture one. Ours is a little bit different from the one you're gonna see, so you will catch that in our apartment tour.
So let me give you a little rundown of the building, right? You ready?
He loves this shit.
So the building was like the best apartment building that I have ever seen
in his life.
In my life,
He's 23 years
in New York.
He's old.
Especially in New York, it was like the building was just like what, like. I went to NYU and it reminded me of some dorms that were there, like Palladium, Third North. Shout out to all my people from NYU. But this was like that on like steroids. It was like, oh my goodness.
Plus the freedom to drink alcohol.
It was huge. It was enormous. Everything was big. And as soon as we went into the building, it was super impressive.
Absolutely. Like, oh, this was in Bushwick, by the way. So it was a little bit further than we wanted originally in Williamsburg. He actually refused to look in Bushwick originally, but I was like, babe, can we like please look at the luxury apartments? They're affordable.
So this one is not too far from Williamsburg. So I was like, all right, let's
on the border of Williamsburg and Bushwick.
And
the JMZ train goes straight there. The JMZ also goes straight to his work, so he doesn't have to transfer at all. It'll go straight to him. It's about a 6-minute walk from the train, which is, it's not bad at all, you guys. I don't know if it sounds bad to anyone in LA, but 6-minute walk is okay. And there's a really big supermarket nearby. The building though, this kid was jumping for joy.
It's just like
actually.
And we could talk about it, but the apartment tour is coming soon, and we're gonna do a little building tour as well. So, that would do it more justice. But just know that it was like 100% perfect.
Top.
So the first place we saw was a 1-bedroom, and it just so happened that all the rest of the units in the building were either 1-bedrooms or studios.
So plenty of just young professionals living in that building. No one's gonna get pissed if we throw in a party because they're invited too. Okay.
Anyway.
That's my big thing. I'm turning 21.
Okay. Anyway, so everyone in the building is like, 20s, early 30s, young crowd in the building, but as far as the one bedroom goes, and that's what we were looking for, we were interested in the studio. However, the studio was the biggest studio that I've seen in New York City. The studio in this building was like the size of a one bedroom apartment.
Just without the walls.
Yeah, in the city. But again, we were looking for one bedroom, and they were huge. As soon as we walked in, it was like a huge living room space. Then we went into the bedroom. It was enormous, but the most impressive part was that bathroom.
Huge, I swear.
So the bathroom had
deep soaking tub.
The bathroom had a deep soaking tub. What I loved the most was just that mirror, baby. Oh my god, that mirror was just like a huge circle. It had
narcissist.
It had like lights right on top of it, so if you flick on the lights, now you glowing. Oh my god. It was just perfect.
It was like no other bathroom I've probably seen in my life. Like,
it was
not
so
even just
so,
in New York.
and I'm gonna say it again. It was the biggest bathroom that I've seen in New York, as far as apartments. And I'm talking about not apartments that we've seen, not just that,
just
but
in like
my
life.
friends' apartments, my friends with money apartments,
mad money apartments.
It doesn't matter. This was the biggest bedroom, the biggest bathroom that I saw.
Yeah.
And the space again was just perfect, and we realized that we had to act on that fast.
So we literally left the building with our realtor, and we're like, okay, we'll wait here. He's like, I have another showing, but just send over $1,000 first. He only asked for first month's and last month's too. Not first month, last month. Sorry, first month and security deposit.
Yeah.
So total. We were gonna pay $25 rent, so total would have been 50-50, like $5,050. And he was like, send me over $1,000 to secure the apartment, and then we handled the rest.
The deposit was only
later.
$1,000. We sent that.
That's
in,
the $1,000 minus
30
the
minutes
50,
later
50 already, so it's not added.
We were gonna give it to him in cash. Like
Yeah.
it was like
we just wanted it so
just
badly.
something that we had to act on.
And like we waited there for an hour trying to transfer the money and everything. We were just so excited. It's like when you know, okay, you just know. So we loved it.
We just knew that it was the spot, and it worked out. Everything happened, and
we gonna live in this.
This is gonna be best, like the best place, bro. It's like, yo, man, just tune in for the vlogs
tour.
and the videos that are about to come.
Oh yeah, we're about to get real creative in this space.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's a wrap for this video.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna try to be posting once a week from now on. Next video is a kind of like a fun challenge type of video, so you guys will hopefully tune in for that. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment.
And
even if you hate us, comment, but you don't,
and make sure you stay positive. Like,
yes, because everything.
What's wrong with you?
out.
Stay positive. Stupid. Oh. All right.
Perfect.